Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently 8:22 p.m. on this absolutely beautiful Thursday evening. It is 74 degrees outside and sunshine. It actually got nicer throughout the day. Tomorrow is supposed to be 87 and like very little clouds. It's like 2% precipitation or something like that. So tomorrow might end up being a pool day. I don't know. But right now I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I am heading downtown to go pick up Michael from Pathology, and we are going to do 2 videos together. We're gonna do a video for my Peter Monn drama channel, which we're just gonna kind of wing it. I have an idea of what I want to do with it, but we're just gonna kind of wing it. And then I'm gonna bring him over here to the vlog, because this is how he found me, was on the vlog challenge. So if you don't know, or the vlog, if you don't know who I'm talking about, Michael has a channel called Pathology, P-O-F-F-O-L-O-G-Y. I'll link it below. Please go subscribe to him. His vlogs are very, very similar to mine, honestly, except for that he shows more stuff in Indianapolis than I do. He actually goes to restaurants and coffee shops, and he and his wife walk around. They also have this like Talk Tuesday show that they do on his channel, and I just adore Michael. And somebody reached out to me and said, did you know that this guy did this vlog challenge based on you? And I was like, what is this? So I went and looked, and Michael had started the Peter Monn vlog challenge. He even made a hat that said it and everything. It was like, honest to God, like one of the nicest things ever. And so I reached out to him, and we talked, and we've been talking off and on for like the last, I mean, it's been a while. It's been months now. And, you know, with COVID and everything, we weren't going to get together and do a video, obviously. So we were waiting till the right time, till stuff started opening up and all of that. And so now is the right time. And I'm very excited to meet him. Having talked to him on the phone, we've had lengthy conversations. Having talked to him on the phone, he is hands down one of the nicest, kindest, gentlest souls I have ever met or ever talked to. I haven't met him yet, obviously. And I just adore his wife as well, from what I have seen. And so I'm really excited about this, but I'm nervous too. And it's funny because I said to him on the phone, I said, like, are you ready for the vid? I called him today and I said, hey, just wanted to let you know, like, whatever, you know, this is what time I'm going to pick you up and whatever. Is this okay? Because we had kind of arranged it before. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. He's like so laid back, and, you know, he's like, whatever time works for you. I'm like, well, 2 in the morning works for me, but I'm sure it doesn't work for you. So I didn't say that. But anyway, so, but that's the truth, you know? So anyway, what was I thinking? Oh, so anyway, I asked him, I said, you know, do you have anything? Because I said, you know, if you want to ask any questions or whatever, he's like, well, I've got a couple questions, and he kind of ran them by me. I'm like, okay, that's cool, you know. And then he like just kind of like paused, and I said, are you nervous? And he goes, yeah, I'm nervous. And I go, why are you nervous? And he goes, I don't know. He goes, I mean, for a couple reasons. And I was like, you're not nervous to meet me, are you? And he was like, well, yeah, kind of. And I was like, Michael, I am just everyday person. Don't even be nervous about meeting me, okay? And I said, and he goes, well, I guess, I said, or are you nervous about the video? And he goes, well, I'm nervous about doing the videos too. And I said, it'll be fine. We'll have so much fun with it. Don't worry about it. So I hope he's, you know, relaxed and gonna enjoy. I'm sure he'll have fun with it. But anyway, then I started getting nervous. Then I was like, oh my God. And the thing was, I had said to my husband, Alex, last night, I said, because he knows I'm excited about doing this video, because I had said to Alex, I said, like when I first talked to him, I said, way back when, I said, after we get together and do this video, I want like the 4 of us, like Michael and his wife Emily and Alex and I, to go out to dinner, you know? And I said, I think it would be really fun. They like to go to restaurants downtown. Alex loves to go to restaurants downtown, so I thought we could pick something new. I actually told Michael about a restaurant today that Alex wants to go try. It's called Bodhi or something like that. So anyway, we might do that here in the next couple weeks. But anyway, I told Alex last night, I said I'm like really excited about this, but he was like on the bed like working on some stuff while I was getting ready tonight, and he was like, you're nervous. And I go, I am nervous. And I was like, can you tell? He was like, I mean, he goes, a little bit. So anyway, but I'm very excited about this. I don't know why I'm nervous. You know, it's interesting. this might come up later in the video because I know he wants to ask me something about what videos I watch, but I've been watching a lot of these videos lately that are people that have like severe social anxiety, and the titles of their videos, there's like a whole community of them, and I have some feelings about some of it, but the titles of their videos are like, I'm 48 and I have no friends, right? And then they go in, and then like their next video is like a week later, and it's like, I'm still 48 and I have no friends update. And it's like all their videos are about that, and a lot of their videos are about social anxiety. A lot of these people have had addiction issues and are sober, but they're very interesting to watch. Because there's a commonality. Now, I have to tell you, this one person, I was watching their videos, and I got so into their videos, and, like, their newer videos are, like, I'm so-and-so age, and I have no friends, and I really liked their videos, and they seemed so genuine and authentic, and then I went back, and I was, like, watching some of their older videos, so I was like, oh, they've been around for a really long time, and I went back, and I watched some of their other videos, like, from when they started, and they were, like, telling stories about, like, when they were hanging out with their friends and stuff like that. They were like, well, when this one time when I was, like, hanging out with my friends and stuff, and I was like, I thought you didn't have any friends. And like all of the videos were like story times of like hanging out with friends and doing wild stuff. And I was like, so I'm confused. Do you just not have friends now? Or did you not have friends then? Or what's going on? So, or did you have friends then and now you don't have friends? Because when you listen to the story, now they say they've never had any friends. Like even growing up, they never had any friends and whatever, you know? So, you know, it's interesting. I don't know, like, and my perspective of that is that there have been times in my life where I have had friends that they were people that I kind of like did stuff with, but I wouldn't have called them like close confidants. I didn't feel comfortable, you know. But then there have been other times in my life that I literally had nobody. Like, I couldn't pick up the phone and call one person to go and hang out and do anything, you know. I do think it's harder as an adult. I do have friends today, and, you know, but I've had to work at having friends. It isn't something that has just come easily. I mean, you know, even with people that I meet in sobriety, it's like I have to get their number and I have to call them and I have to keep on calling them, you know. It's hard to make friends as an adult as you get older, you know. But I've been watching a lot of those videos lately of, like, I'm such and such age and I have no friends. And they range in age, too, all the way from, like, the early 20s to, like, late 40s. They're interesting to watch. And they all, because I feel like I relate to that back in the day. Like I said, I don't feel like I relate to that today because I have friends, but I do relate to their story of social anxiety and feeling like, wondering, like, every outcome of where you go, like, what people think. Even just, like, going into, like, the Meijer or the grocery store or whatever. And back in the day, it was so bad for me. My social anxiety was so bad that it was, like, I really didn't even, like, I would go and have a pizza. I wonder if this is still why I really like doing carry out instead of delivery. I would rather go pick up a pizza from a pizza place than have it delivered because I just wanted them to leave it outside, which is why, like, DoorDash and that stuff is so perfect, because I didn't want to have the interaction. I just didn't know what to say, you know, and I was just so socially uncomfortable. And, you know, I've really worked on that the last couple of years by suiting up and showing up and going to things that were uncomfortable for me and actually telling the people around me, like my husband and my friends that were going to be there, how uncomfortable I am and how hard that is for me. And, you know, there's some emotional padding there from the people that are close to me in my life. I think the big turnaround came when I told my friends Melissa and Aaron around Aaron's Halloween party because I wasn't going to go, and Melissa she didn't understand why I didn't want to go, and then so finally I told her, and she was so incredibly supportive. She was like, Peter, I never knew that. She's like, I wish you had felt comfortable telling me that, you know, a while ago, and I hadn't, or I didn't. And then my friend Erin totally understood. She's like, you know, babe, she was like, just come and, like, you know, just, you can hang out in the kitchen with me while I'm getting the food together. And she's like, if you want to stay a half an hour, stay a half an hour. If you want to leave in 10 minutes, leave in 10 minutes. If you want to stay the whole time. And, you know, I ended up having a blast. I just had an absolute blast. And what I realized was I was allowing my fear of other people and what they thought of me or what they said about me to, you know, because of my past of being bullied and stuff, I was allowing that to stop me from really enjoying life. And I'm not willing to do that today. And so, I still have that social anxiety. I still have that fear. It's not as bad as it used to be. but I work through it, you know, and I work through that by, you know, if I feel it coming up, it usually comes up a lot when I'm feeling like really insecure, like when the scale of my weight tips past a certain point, it seems to come up worse than other times, you know. But I'm just not willing to, you know, not go to the pool, not go to the beach because of my weight. I'm not willing to not go to a family gathering or a friend gathering because I don't know people there, which ends up being usually like I only not know one person there, you know? And how do you end up meeting people so you feel more comfortable the next time? You go to things. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm nervous about this tonight. I think because it's just an unknown, you know, and I think for me, unknowns are always a little scary. I'm not really nervous about meeting him because I feel like I kind of know him already. He's so nice, and I watch his vlogs, and his wife is so nice, and but anything new to me is always a little bit scary. So anyway, there's the little intro to what we're gonna be doing. So I will, I'm gonna go get him, and then we're gonna film the drama video, and then I will bring him over here for the vlog. So are you guys excited? Okay, because when you see me next, I'll be with Michael. All right, you guys, I'll see you in a second. Bye. Look who's here.
Hello, everyone.
Michael's here on the vlog. We just filmed like a 35-minute video for the drama channel. So if you'd like to see all that, go check out the video on my drama channel, which will be up unless I watch it back and I decide that. We didn't say anything that we shouldn't put on there. It was good. It was a really good video.
Yeah,
it was fun.
I thought it was good.
We just drove around and talked for. It was really just kind of like a vlog.
Yeah.
And we are drinking. I brought him a LaCroix guava because his wife Emily, who I also got to meet, and she is so fantastic and beautiful, and I love her. So she got these, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get some of these and get one for Michael. And then he brought me a present. Show what you brought me. This is so nice,
so
you guys.
I got Peter something from Homespun. It's kind of like a local knickknack store in downtown Indy. Do you want me to?
Yeah, show it.
Okay. So I got Peter some steeped coffee. It's Tinker Coffee. Tinker's a local coffee shop in downtown Indy, but they partnered with this company called Steeped, and these are little coffee bags that make really good coffee. I really like them.
I'm gonna try them on my review channel.
Yeah, I think they're great, and they're like Steeped makes all types of local coffee shops like all around the U.S., and they're really good coffee. And then I got this.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
The camera is sliding. Okay. Sorry.
You're good. I got this tea drop.
I have been wanting to try these. The lighting is bad because of the red light right now, but I've been wanting to try these so bad. What's it called? It
is called Rose Earl Grey.
So, I don't know if you can see it, but they're like these little things.
It's like in the shape of a tulip or something.
Yeah, and you put them in it like hot water and it makes tea. I've seen them on Instagram and I wanted to try these. And I'm like, oh my God, I got so excited about this.
They're pretty nice.
This is so nice of you. You didn't have to do this.
And then I got, my last thing is a pocket latte.
It's like a chocolate bar, but latte.
Yeah, I think this one bar has 4 cups of coffee in it, so.
Oh God, well, maybe I don't need all that tonight. I actually have my coffee over here, but I haven't finished yet. You know, I always have 2 and 3 drinks going on. So Michael and I were like just driving around and we were like talking, and I was like, we should be having this conversation on the vlog. We shouldn't be just like, da 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 da. So anyway, for those of you that don't know, we're gonna just do a recap of the drama channel real quick. For those of you that don't know, Michael started in November of 2020.
Yes.
The Peter Monn vlog challenge, which was so nice. And he, well, you explain it.
So I started this challenge where I vlog every day for 14 days in honor of Peter hitting 1,400 vlog videos.
Which I didn't even know that I had hit that.
It's crazy. I assume you're at 1,600 now.
I have no idea.
So I wanted to start vlogging. This was a good way for me to get into vlogging where I could talk about whatever I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to do it every day. So that's what it is. You vlog for 14 days, and that's the Peter Monn Vlog Challenge in honor of Peter's vlogs. So
that was really sweet. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. I love Peter's vlogs.
And you made a hat and everything.
I made a hat, and I wore it in every video. It said the Peter Monn Vlog Challenge. And then after I was done with the challenge, I sent it to someone else, and they did the Peter Monn Vlog Challenge. And then that person sent it to someone else. So that other person has the hat right now. So
And Joelle is also doing that.
Joelle Tail did it.
It's Joelle Tail.
Is it Joelle Tail?
Yes, she corrected me in her video.
Joelle
she thought
Tail.
it was hilarious. She said, I love that.
She did it, and then someone named Anna M did it.
Yeah. Oh, I watched her videos too.
So I'm sure some other people.
She did a lot of hers in the car.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and you do a lot of yours in the car.
I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. So.
Do people ask you in yours, like, why do you drive around and vlog?
No, they haven't. No.
Why do you sit in a car? People always are like, why do you do this at 3 o'clock in the morning? Why do you sit in a parking garage? Just because I do. I don't know. I just like to drive around.
Most of the viewers are the wolf pack, and they're super nice.
Aww.
So they're like, they're like super sweet to me. And
Michael, you are hands down one of the nicest, kindest, most compassionate. I mean, you are so genuine and real. I just love it.
Oh, thank you.
I love your vlogs. So everybody go check out his vlog, please, if you haven't already. It's called Pathology, and I'm going to link it below.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I want the vlog to be. Just authentic, normal, in my everyday life.
And it is that.
Yeah, that's what.
And you said this on the drama channel, but you can say it over here too, and we can maybe talk a little bit more about it. You said, I don't know if I should say this in the video or not, but
I'm not trying to grow my channel super big. That's not my goal. I just like making videos. I like vlogging. That's kind of what I want to do. I think if my channel did grow to, more than, I don't know, however much, like 1,000, I would be a little nervous to post, just because it's 1,000 people. Like the people I have now, they're super nice, and I like them. They're awesome.
It is like, it's nice when it's like a smaller community.
Yeah.
Like my vlog, I was looking at my vlog. I rarely ever look at the views, but in the last 2 weeks I've kind of like looked and stuff, like when I'm uploading videos, and it stayed the same as where it was like 2 years ago, which is like some people have come and some people have left, and I like that. It's nice, and there's people that have watched, every video. I was saying in the drama video, there's like, what I love about it is that there's people like that comment, and they'll say like, I'm having a really tough day today and whatever, and then there are people that respond right back, and they'll say like, I'm really sorry that you're having a tough day. I just said her name in the drama channel video, and now it's like Linda always responds and says like, I'm really sorry you're having a tough day. I mean, the community, and it's not me, it's the community of the vlog, that you guys in the comment sections are so kind to each other, and it's so nice, and I don't know, I like it smaller. One of the reasons why Mel and I, for the book club, we still keep the book live streams on YouNow is because a lot of people, I don't know why, or like don't want to get on YouNow, and so we only ever have, like, we have 4,000 people in the book club, but we only ever have like 30 to 50 people in the book like live stream, which keeps it really small and kind of like cozy, like we can just talk to each other, and there's just not a lot of constant stuff. It's nice,
Yeah. You've built a really good community with your vlog. You're very inviting because you're very vulnerable and authentic.
I appreciate that.
And I think that just allows people to be vulnerable and share about their day, because you do.
I appreciate that. I think it's selfish that I do that though, because I think what maybe people don't realize is what I get out of doing the vlog. The vlog is really like, at the end of the day, it's like a diary, or kind of like a cathartic, just venting at the end of the day of like my day, and of talking about things that maybe I haven't thought about for a while, or talked about for a while,
Yeah, I would say like that might, okay, for me, when you talk about stuff, it also makes me reflect on my own life. Like, it might not, you know what I mean? Like, when you're in that state of mind, I'm also kind of thinking about whatever else is happening in my life too.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I love it. I just said to Michael, I said, we're gonna have to start doing a bunch of stuff together, because I've been watching all these videos, and now I think they're making me think that I don't have any friends. So I've been watching these videos that are called like, I'm 40. I think I was talking about this in the first 10 minutes of the vlog, but I was they're called things like I'm 46 and I have no friends, or I'm 24 and I have no friends, and whatever. So now I'm watching these videos, I'm like, I don't have any friends. I'm like, but that's not true, I do have friends. But I don't really, like, first of all, I miss having, and I know whenever I say this, I have, like, all my friends are women, which is fantastic, and I love women, right? But I also miss having, like, a male friend to just, like, joke around with and whatever. And, Alex it's just so weird, you guys. He lives, like, one building over from where Alex's friend Jason lived that was killed, what, 2 years ago? A year ago. And was that a year ago or 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago. And, but anyway, it's just, like, nice to, have friends with all different kinds of backgrounds. Like, I really, you know, I said to him, I don't know why I'm like talking to them like I'm just talk to you.
Yeah.
But like I got to meet Emily and she's so nice. And you know, I told Alex when I left, I said I really, you know, like this would be fun for us to go out to dinner and stuff. He's like, oh, I would love that, you know, for us to like get together and like be able to go out to dinner and do stuff. And I said to Michael just now before we started, I said, he goes and does so many things that he has introduced me to in Indianapolis, and I'm like, I don't even know about some of these things. He's like, well, we need to start vlogging together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, let's vlog together. I think that would be fun.
Let's go to some places.
So these are the things. So he just brought up, and I said, we need to save this for the video. So tell him the things that you're wanting to.
Okay, so the first thing I
was like, I don't know about it. We'll see. We'll see.
It is, okay, so Indy has catacombs, and they're under the city market in the center at the YMCA. So under the YMCA, there are catacombs, and they're apparently haunted. And they give a tour every October. And I want to go on a tour of the haunted catacombs under Indianapolis with Peter.
I think that would be fun, but I think I would, like, it makes me a little, like, I was asking him, I said, have you seen the movie, like, As Below, So Above, which is, like, about the catacombs in Paris? And he hasn't seen it.
No, I haven't. I had no idea.
And, look, I cleaned that window. Let me just tell you today, okay? Took a shower, trimmed my beard, shaved, did my hair, and swept out the whole car and cleaned the windows. I was actually coming down here and I was like, the windshield looks really clean. Do you know where you're at?
I don't.
You have no idea where you're at?
No.
This is my side of town.
Oh,
now.
okay.
See, we live really close to each other, actually.
I mean, yeah. Oh, you know, I know where I am now.
This is Castleton right here.
Yeah.
So I'm actually a little bit west of where we're at right now, but I just thought this would be easy for like driving back downtown.
I think does Castleton have the Trader Joe's?
Yes.
So I
it's
go
right off that exit right there.
Oh yeah, so I go to the Trader Joe's, and I was at the TJ Maxx like a couple days ago.
That's like 5 minutes from my house.
Oh really?
Yeah, so you should have called me.
The line was insane.
Rude.
Oh, sorry.
I'm joking. At TJ Maxx, it was
crazy. It was insane. I've never seen a line that long. Just to the checkout.
What'd you get at the TJ Maxx?
I think I got a button-up shirt that I had to get for like pictures or something. So yeah, that's what I got. Emily got some shoes. So
I like TJ Maxx, but you really have to look for stuff.
You know, the interesting thing, the one right here sells Versace and some other like high-end stuff. But I mean, I don't like. You could probably make money like reselling it. You know what I mean? So it is interesting.
Now, what was the other thing that you were wanting to do?
Okay, I want to go with Peter to the Waverly Asylums, which I think they're like 2.5 hours from here. They're in Kentucky, but it's a old hospital that is haunted, and you can go on a tour and stuff.
And I was telling him that Melissa and Aaron, they actually already went to Waverly because they do all the ghost hunting things, and they would love to do it again. And I said that I had been wanting to do like a video once a month, like a ghost hunting video, paranormal video on my drama channel, which then we could all team up and go do it and do like a field trip with it.
That would be crazy.
It'd be so fun. And then I know with Waverly, they lock you in at like 6 and you're there till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow. Do they do it? Okay, yeah.
I mean, if you wanted out, they'd let you out, but you're in there for like till 2 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, I'm down. I mean, it sounds fun. Kind of, yeah. No, I would do it. I would like to do one at night where there's a tour guide with me, and then...
I love that you say, the things I want to do with Peter. The things I want to do with Michael are go to every coffee shop that you go to. The things I want to do with Michael are go to the farmer's market that you went to.
The farmer's market.
You went to a good farmer's market. My farmer's market is like part of a parking lot. You were talking about this farmer's market. It's like they have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Carmel Farmers Market has a good.
Do you see where I'm taking you? I had to for the vlog.
Yeah.
Do you see where I'm? Do you see it? Yeah. Well, I had to just for the vlog.
Oh, the Meyer.
The Meyer! I brought him to the Meyer.
I love Meyer.
That's the only exciting thing that I have to show you in my life. It's the Meyer.
I love Meyer.
And look what's across the street from the Meyer. What? The Walmart.
Walmart.
The Walmart.
I never go to Walmart. I normally just go to the Meyer.
So what would you be doing tonight? We should have deep conversation now.
What would I be doing? Normally, okay, every other Thursday I have class.
Okay.
So I would be doing class.
What are you getting your degree in?
I'm doing an MBA.
Wow.
In healthcare management and supply chain. Well,
and Emily is getting her MBA as well, correct?
Yeah. as well, yeah.
That's really cool.
So I'm at IU, Emily's at Butler.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
That was Alex's dream school, was Butler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but by the time that he was going to transfer, he was almost done, so he was like, what's the point? It's a beautiful campus. Oh, I actually told you this the other day when we were talking. My mom and dad had their wedding reception at Butler's
That's
campus.
Awesome.
Yeah, at Holcomb Gardens, which I actually wrote into my book as well. I don't know if you know that I wrote a book, but
yeah, I do. I mean, I see it's like being sold at, last I saw it was like a high resale value.
Oh, of my book?
Yeah, was it?
I think it's $899 on
Oh,
Amazon.
wow, really?
But for the friend discount from Peter Monn, you can get it for the price of free if you really want to read it, because I have some copies
I would
left.
take it.
Do you read?
I'm going to be honest. I read for class. I don't read, books, really.
Ever?
Never. I mean, okay, I will do like, if it's like research or something, I'll read, but I don't read for leisure.
What about TV shows?
Yes, I do a lot of documentaries, and I do have a few TV shows.
What's your favorite documentary you've ever watched?
My favorite? Oh man, I have no idea. There's probably one on HBO that I've liked, but I can't even think about it. I like HBO documentaries. I don't know. Okay, here's one I've been recently into. Vice has been making some on wrestlers and the dark side of the ring. Okay, I don't like wrestling. I'm not.
You're just interested in the backstory of it.
Yeah, I just like the backstory of it.
That's
it's
cool.
Just interesting. So,
yeah, it's interesting because I'll find documentaries that I think I love documentaries.
Yeah.
I love documentaries more than anything else. I will find things. Okay, by the way, this vlog is like, we're just all over the place. If you haven't figured that out yet, we're just talking. No, I'm telling them.
Oh, not me. Oh, okay.
Well, no, you too, I guess.
Yeah.
But I love documentaries so much, but sometimes the ones that I don't really know anything about are the ones that are most interesting to me. Like my favorites are The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
Oh my God. Oh, you've got to see this documentary. It's about this family in West Virginia, and they all live off a disability because the great-great-grandfather did something so that I can't remember how he did it, but so that they all get disability.
Oh.
So, and it's one of the craziest documentaries you'll ever see. I love the one that was called The Queen of Versailles, and it was about the wife.
I know what that is.
Did you see
That's
it?
awesome. That was a good one. Yeah.
That was really good and so sad too.
Yeah.
It was about the wife of the guy that owned the biggest timeshare company.
That's right.
And they built the house on Lake Disney. And so their backyard was literally looked over Disneyland, the castle. And they started losing their money. And I remember she had to shop at Walmart for Christmas, and she had like 4 cards, and she was just throwing in like 5 Monopoly games and stuff. I was like, she had no conception of, like when she got her rental car to go visit her family, they're like, she's like, where does the driver? Like, does the driver come with it? I was like, okay. And then the third one, which is really one of my favorites, is so crazy. I haven't seen it in years. It's called Stevie. I should watch it again. And it's about this guy that was like a big brother to a foster kid. And he goes back 20 years later to kind of see like where his life is at and what this kid's life has turned out to be. And it's really interesting to see like...
That would be good.
That's my gym I never go to. I've paid for a membership for a year now, and I haven't been in over a year.
Wow.
And not just because of COVID either. But what was I going to say? Okay, so that woods back over there, do you see?
Yeah.
That backs up to my friend Tanya's kennel.
Oh, wow.
But not that woods, but the woods on the other side over there.
Yeah.
Just showing you some things.
That's
around.
cool.
You know what would be fun for you and Emily to come and meet us for brunch some Sunday? At Patashu.
We'll be in Florida.
Some Sunday.
Oh, some Sunday. Oh, yeah. I would do that.
How long are you going to be gone for?
Just a week.
Okay. Are you excited?
I am. Yeah, I'm going to Florida, and then I'm going to Virginia to see my parents, because I haven't seen my mom or dad in a year and a half.
Wow.
Or like 1 year and 9 months or something. So.
And you said before that you were the baby of the family.
I am, yeah.
So how old are your siblings?
I have one sister, and she is 16 years older than me.
Really?
Yeah. She's
I love that.
significantly older than me. So.
Are you the baby? I mean, so were you like not planned?
No, I wasn't.
You weren't planned?
No.
That would be really fun. I mean, a lot of 16-year-olds would probably be like, no, that's not fun at all. But I think at 16 that would be fun to have like an infant, like as a baby brother.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I loved my sister. We had no rivalry.
So are your parents quite a bit older?
They are, yeah.
How old are your parents?
They're in their 60s. They're retired.
That's not, I wouldn't say that that's that much older though. How old were they when they had you? My parents had me older, so it was always weird for me to be in school because like when everybody else's parents were like so much younger, my parents were so much older.
Yeah, they're closer to 7. I mean, they're 67, 68.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys close?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm close, but we do live far away, so you know, there's always that distance. So.
Where does your sister live?
North Carolina.
Beautiful.
So, but yeah.
As if I know. I mean, maybe she lives in the ugliest part of the
it's pretty, yeah. Yeah.
Are you and your sister close?
Yeah, you know, because of the age, we are, like, she's my sister, always will be my sister, but because of the age gap, we don't talk all the time or anything like that, so.
Now, does she have kids? Are you an uncle?
Yeah, I am. I'm an uncle.
Are they older than you?
No.
Oh,
they're not. No, that's a good question. I understand why.
I know, but like when I was like, okay, but she was 16 when they had you, which you know, whatever. But I didn't think that one through.
Yeah. So, but I am excited to go to Virginia.
That'll be
back
fun.
to my hometown.
And what are you going to Florida for?
I'm just vacation. We're going to Destin, Florida.
I heard it's beautiful there.
I've never been.
My friend Tanya loves it. They go there for a family reunion every year. She loves it. It's like the prettiest part of Florida.
I never even knew it was a place until like a month ago, or like 2 months ago when we decided to go.
Did you guys go on a honeymoon when you got married?
We did.
Where'd you go?
San Francisco.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you pick San Francisco for a honeymoon?
It was...
That's a fun honeymoon.
It was really fun. It was a cheaper place for us to go. Like a friend of ours owned an apartment downtown, and we did that.
Did you go to Alcatraz?
We did. Yeah, we went to Alcatraz. I mean, it was cool. Like, I didn't go inside or anything. I just did the boat tour.
Yeah.
So I did the boat tour. I was on the bridge, all of that. I did the bus tour because doing the bus tour, you can get a free rides everywhere. So instead of, you don't have to Uber all the time.
That's cool.
So I liked it.
I went to San Francisco when I was 16 with my dad for my 16th birthday, and I was not impressed with it. But I think if I went back now, we have actually a couple friends that live out there. I think if I went back now, I'd enjoy it more, you know? Just like the cultural aspect of it, the restaurants and all that kind of, I'd love to see the Castro district. I'd love to see, like, you know, where like Jerry Garcia lived and all that kind of stuff. So it would be, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, with San Francisco, at least when we were there, it is kind of a cloudy place until, like, certain months are more cloudy than others. And we went in July and it was pretty cloudy. Yeah. Kind of cold. So some days were cold, even in the summer.
How do you come up with your topics on your vlog?
They're not planned. They're just whatever I decide to do that day, I just do it, you know? I don't know, that's just how I do it.
What should we talk about? Anything?
Should we talk about?
Dream car. We're passing car.
My dream car? Okay, my dream car would be a Lexus 350. I think that's what it's called. A Lexus SUV.
I don't even know what that is. Oh, really?
I love Lexus SUVs.
That surprises me.
I'm not like a BMW or sports car. I don't care about Porsches. I don't care about Lambos. I like a luxury ride, like a, you know.
Would you drive a Cadillac?
I would drive a Cadillac. I would only drive an Escalade.
I didn't used to like Cadillacs, and I did want an Escalade at one point in my life. Yeah. I thought I did. But my Aunt Kathy used to drive a Cadillac, like a sedan, and it was so nice inside. It was like one of the nicest cars I've ever been in. Yeah, Cadillacs are nice. I mean, I grew up at a dealership, so almost 3 times a week I was at the dealership. And is that what your dad does? Yeah. Yeah. So I was always around the dealership, and I mean, I would never probably buy a Cadillac personally, but I like the Escalades. They are nice, so they're cool. I'm more of a Lexus, Toyota person. Do you like Infinitis? I don't like Infinitis. I don't like the Nissan brand. Okay. So you seem to know a lot about cars. Yeah, I mean, I know some about cars. I don't know anything about cars. Yeah. So, but yeah. I don't like Nissan. Now I would drive I would drive. Look at that light blue Porsche. I would drive that. Yeah, that is a beautiful. I would drive that red Porsche Carrera right there. I love Porsche Carreras. I think they're hot. And I would love to drive a vintage Porsche Carrera, or a vintage Land Rover with the wood panels on the side of it. I think those are so hot.
That's so funny. You know, Porsches are holding their value very well.
Really?
Especially because the market's going back up. Used cars are really holding their value, and Porsches are really hard to get at a decent price right now. So I have a couple friends. I know a few friends that are trying to buy one. Not worth it right now.
Really? Because it's so high?
Yeah, it's so high. People aren't selling them for what they should be going for, and they're just kind of hard to get.
You're truly getting the experience of, I have no idea where I'm going when I vlog.
Oh, I'm not even, that's
I know
fine.
where I'm at right now because I'm close to where we live, and this is like where I grew up. But I'm like whenever I drive, I'm just like da 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 da. This is actually a route that I have never taken before because I picked you up from downtown, and so now we came up north, and now we're going back downtown.
Oh, that works. Do you like roundabouts, or like what are your thoughts on roundabouts?
I think they're a waste of money because in Indiana, I think they're a waste of money, and the reason why is they're so expensive to build. They put traffic out of commission for a very long time when they're building them. Like in Carmel on the north side, I mean, parts of Carmel have been like out of commission for like 6 months to a year while they're building a roundabout, and then people come on the roundabouts and they stop. Like they're stop signs, like they don't know how to drive on roundabouts. I think maybe if like in driver's ed or whatever through the years, if people start learning how to drive on, I think down the road, yeah, sure. But like people don't, they literally come and just stop. And it drives me nuts. And I'm like, okay, this is why we have roundabouts. So
that's
traffic
me.
moves
to
faster.
be honest, that is me. I can't do it. Dude, I'm just not that great at roundabouts. They stress me out. So.
Well, they stress me out too, but I think like, I mean, I stop, like if there's traffic coming in, whatever, but like, are you the person that just will not go until it's absolutely clear?
Maybe, that might be me. Okay, it just depends on the time, like it depends, you know? So.
They're getting to see a side of me where I tease somebody, because I don't get that a lot in my vlog, to be able to tease somebody.
Like, I will admit, I love cars and all of that, but I am not the greatest at parallel parking.
Oh, well, you live downtown.
Well, downtown, I'm not the greatest. I mean, I'm thankful for my car that has like a backup camera, you know, the lines and stuff.
Yeah.
That's very nice. So, but I'm not the greatest at it. I'm not the greatest at roundabouts. It is crazy. Indiana has so many. Carmel. It's insane.
Do you want to hear a funny story? Speaking of like cars. So there was a period, I can't remember when this was. It has been like 10 years now. But something happened in my car. I don't even remember what it was, because it was when I was driving my Ford Explorer. And so I was like gonna get a new car or something. And my friend let me drive her car for a while. And she had an Infiniti SUV, like one of those huge ones, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That our garage is so small. It is like the smallest garage in the entire world, okay?
Yeah.
So it just fit in there. Well, she had one of those things, and it's like, well, I have it now in this car where it like shows you like as you're backing up. Oh, I forgot, I'm now in the worst construction traffic in the world. Look at, this is where I go to Starbucks you get to see my Starbucks every day that I go to.
Yeah.
This construction traffic here, wait till you see what this is like going downtown. So I was leaving our garage one day, and I'm getting, I put it in reverse, and it goes beep 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 beep, and I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't even know what it is. It's like beep 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 beep. I'm like, and I start reversing, and I hear something crunch, and I'm like, what is that crunching? Did I back out over, like, is there like a water bottle underneath me or something? And I'm like, I just keep on going, and I'm like looking in the rearview mirror at myself hit the garage door, not even putting two and two together, because it's her car, not my car. And so for some reason I'm looking at it thinking, not even thinking, right? I'm like, no. It's like, and so I like crunched. Our garage door was like this. It was like crunched, right?
Oh no.
So then I thought it was going to cost so much money for us to get a new garage door that I waited like forever to get it done. We finally got a letter from the HOA, and they're like, you have a week to fix your garage door. And then I had garage door people come out and fix it, and it was so cheap to get the garage door fixed.
That's nice.
It really wasn't that expensive. There's my Starbucks right there.
Oh yeah. I think I've been to that one before. Yeah, that's cool. There's something happened. Yeah, this is crazy.
There's construction everywhere. And it's partly, I think, Indiana in the summer. There's always construction, you know?
Yeah, downtown is really bad this year because of the highway being worked on.
Yeah.
It is.
You live in such a cool area.
Yeah,
I mean, my husband would like, I mean, we live in a neat area too, and he would love to live in that area of downtown. I just don't want to be like so far away from like my best friend, you know, my best friend and whatever. And actually, we're like a block from his best friend, and his mom and brother and sister-in-law live on the north side. But to live downtown would be fun.
Yeah, it's
maybe
fun.
not so much in the winter, but in the summer it would be really fun.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's fun to live down there for now. I wouldn't want to live down there forever. I mean, it can be pretty inconvenient. You know, you got to drive 15 minutes or 20 minutes to a Meijer.
Because you're really close to the airport. How close are you there?
Oh,
I mean, not that you're like flying out all the time,
maybe
but
like 20 minutes, if that.
Yeah, that's
maybe
close.
like maybe 20 minutes. You know,
because we're 40
Uber.
minutes to the airport.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty nice. You know, just get on the ramp and there you are.
So we should ask each other Scruples questions.
Okay.
Life Scruples questions.
I don't know if what is that?
You've never played the game of Scruples?
I don't think so.
Oh, let me think of a good one. I used to play these with my friends. Oh, shoot.
Do you just ask random questions?
Yeah, just like random questions of like life or something, you know.
What was your favorite soda growing up?
Oh, that's a good question. My favorite soda growing up was probably what it is now, like Dr. Pepper or Mr. Pibb. And a close second would be Dr. Pepper, or would be root beer.
Okay.
Very good. He was so good. He goes, oh, the movie stopped. The recording stopped. I'm like, oh my God, you're so good at this. I didn't even know. See, that's how I keep on talking and I don't even know.
Well, yeah. So my favorite drink growing up, my favorite soda growing up, I would say it was probably Coke.
Okay.
I just like plain Coke, simple. That was my favorite.
I've been getting Coke lately, like if I go to Noodles and Company, and I also love Coke with Mexican food. But everybody's been telling me on the vlog when I say that is because they have like the Mexican Coke, which is different.
You know, there's a documentary about that Mexican Coke.
Is there really?
Yeah, it's about how like 80% of Mexican Coke actually isn't made with real sugar. And in Mexico, because there's so much that the government can't control with the food industry in Mexico. They have been using corn syrup with that, and so only certain amounts of bottled Mexican Coke is actually the real stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I just saw it on YouTube. Like,
so is that why it tastes different? It tastes better?
Some because of the real sugar. Some are real sugar, some aren't. I think it just depends.
Interesting.
So,
okay, good question.
I cut you off there. Okay, here is. You like Dr. Pepper.
Right.
You should try, this might be kind of nasty to you, but maybe you'll like it. It's sparkling Dr. Pepper. It's without the sugar. It's made by Kroger.
What's it called, Steve?
No, there's no, it's LaCroix, but it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
What's it called though?
I don't know.
Brand?
It's the Kroger brand.
So I should try the Kroger brand of the seltzer water that you don't know what it's called.
It's the Dr. K, I don't know. It's the Kroger brand. I think it's, literally, I think it's just called.
Is that typically where you go? Is Kroger?
I'll go to Kroger, Meijer, and Costco, and Whole Foods sometimes.
Yeah.
So I go all over because I love the grocery store. I love going.
Do you guys make dinner most nights?
Yeah, we do. I mean, except the nights I cook. Yeah, I'm the cook. I cook most of the stuff, but Emily cooks some nights.
I guess I know that from your vlogs.
Yeah, I like to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do.
What'd you have for dinner tonight?
I had some pulled pork, sweet potatoes, and broccoli.
So I have to tell you that one of my least favorite words in the entire world is pulled pork.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I had barbecue. You like
I went to this
better?
wedding, okay, years and years and years ago, and with my ex, and it was at a union hall, which is totally fine. But we decorated the whole entire place the night before, and we had to put these little kisses together with these plastic fork and spoon. We tied them together with a note that said, "Here's some kisses from the new Mr. and Mrs." But anyway, so they had pulled pork. They had actual pig like on a thing back in the day, you know.
Yeah.
You know, one of those things that goes around. What's that called? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, they were so excited. She went on and on and on about it. She was so excited.
Rotisserie?
Yeah, but you don't call it that when it's a pig,
okay.
I don't think.
I have no idea what it is.
But she was going on and on and on about how she was so excited that they were having a whole pig at her wedding, and this pulled pork and all this kind of stuff. And we're standing out there, and she had her wedding dress like over one shoulder while she was eating this pulled pork. And that's all I ever think of was pulled pork, is that friend of mine, that poor friend of mine.
Yeah.
She was actually, if you go to my drama channel and you watch the video called Pink Tutu, it's where my friend, she was like, we're going to have I think I just told that in a vlog not too long ago, where it was like, if you have to leave, you have to use the code word Pink Tutu. That was that friend's house, the pulled pork girl.
Yeah.
What would you do if your name was the pulled pork girl? Anyway. Okay, any other questions? Let me think of a question.
Okay.
What was your favorite cartoon to watch when you were growing up as a kid? Or movie?
My favorite cartoon was probably Scooby-Doo.
Oh, me too.
I love the original Scooby-Doo. I still watch the original Scooby-Doo to this day, you know?
I do too. I love them because it's like actual story.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max now.
Scooby-Doo is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
HBO bought part of Cartoon Network.
Really?
Yeah, or Boomerang.
When I was a kid, we used to go to Kings Island, which is in Cincinnati, and they had Hanna-Barbera land. So when you would go down there,
that's cool.
all the Scooby-Doo characters were like part of all of that, which was really cool.
Yeah. I love Scooby-Doo.
Do you have an all-time favorite movie?
All-time favorite? No, here's the deal. I'm not like a super movie person. I really like to invest in TV shows, but no, I don't have an all-time favorite movie. I can just name a random movie.
Does Emily have an all-time favorite movie?
I don't think she does either. Watch me be wrong on that. I don't know. I don't think she does.
I should ask you questions about your wife and see how wrong you are.
I will probably be wrong, to be honest. I'm not gonna fake it, you know? I'm probably...
Now, do you guys want kids?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have like an age that you've like looked at, like when you would start?
Once we're done with school, you know, in the next maybe few years or 3 years, 2 to 3 years.
What do you want? Boys, girls?
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm happy with whatever, you know. I mean,
do you have a number of how many you want?
I don't want more than 3. I would prefer 2.
Yeah.
So personally.
Does she have siblings as well?
Yeah, she does.
How many?
2 siblings. Yeah. So, and she's the youngest as well.
It's funny, Alex and I were just talking about this the other night, because like whenever we do a Q&A, and I like put something up on Instagram about us doing a Q&A, people always ask, I mean, we've said it like in every Q&A we've done, that like we both have chosen not to have kids, right? But people are always like, oh, you make great dads, you don't want to have kids, blah, 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 whatever. You know, and I was telling Alex the other day, I said, it's funny because like as you get older, as you reach like my age, it's like I still can't imagine my life. Like I have friends, I mean, I have been able to be part of so many of like my friends having kids and my cousin having, you know, and it's like my nephew. I feel like I've had so many nephews and nieces through the years, and people that just call me, you know, Uncle Peter or whatever. And the thing is it's like, I still to this day can't imagine having children, but at the same time, it's like as you get older, it's kind of like, but what would that have been like, you know? And I think especially as my dogs get older, I know that's gonna sound strange, like I'm not comparing that, but it's kind of like, I wonder what my life would have been like had I had, you know, kids. And
yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know, something pretty bad. There's state police as well. So it might be a car wreck.
I timed this perfectly, because by the time when we get downtown, it's going to be like at an hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Any vlog topics that I brought up recently that you're like wanted to talk back to or had opinions about?
Not really, no. There's no...
I can't believe you still watch my vlog. I just want to say, again, thank you so much. It just really means so much to me. It's just, the vlog challenge and watching my vlog and everything is just like the coolest thing. I really, really appreciate it. And people have been really excited about you being on here on the video for a long time.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to be on it. This is so cool.
Well, this will have to be just the beginning. We'll have to like meet up somewhere and like do a farmer's market or whatever, and you can like teach me how to be more comfortable vlogging out in public.
Okay. Which, I don't know.
Did you show your camera on the drama video or on this video?
On the drama video.
Show it, because now I understand why you're so comfortable being out in public.
So this is my camera. It's a DJI Pocket. It's very nice. I mean, it's pretty small. You can film without like
It is
being
really good
embarrassed.
video quality.
Yeah, you know, it does 4K, and I like it. So it's a
Where
great.
did you get it?
I got it from eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I buy all my electronics on eBay. I don't care if I get scammed, you know, I'll get my money back. So, but I've never had an issue.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
The best gift?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea, man. Probably like, I guess, a iPhone. That was a nice gift. Was
What's the
supposed to be
most
more
romantic gift that
sentimental
Emily's
gift?
ever given you?
Oh, okay.
He's like, I better answer this correctly. Is she gonna watch this vlog?
Yeah, I can't even think. This is such a bad. Emily's gonna be like, why didn't you tell me about this or that time I did this? I don't know.
Just say all of them.
All of the gifts that I received have been the best. I can't put them in order.
They're just so good.
They're so good.
There was this clip on Twitter the other day that this girl was like talking. She went to some like Elton John thing. It was so hilarious, and it was going around. People were just letting her have it. She's some like famous singer, and they're like, "Oh, so you like Elton John?" She's like, "I love him. It's just such an honor to be here." And they're like, "What's your favorite Elton John song?" And she's like, I mean, how do you pick just one? They're all so good.
See, that would be me. That would be me. I can't think of stuff on the spot. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, what's the best gift that Alex has given to you?
The best. Oh, you're gonna make me want to
most-
start crying. I'm not
most-
crying
okay.
with pathology
Just
in my car.
okay,
The best
we
gift
could
that Alex has ever brought, like the best thing that's ever happened, is Alex bringing PP into the relationship.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, and that was a gift from his ex, but because Alex's ex got PP for Alex for his birthday. But that was the best gift that I've ever, like, you know, received from Alex. I think, let me see, the nicest, like the most romantic, or?
Sure, you can do top three, one of your top three most romantic gifts.
Did you just make these rules up as, or did you have a rule book?
No, I just made it up.
You just made it up.
Yeah, because it makes
You're
it
so
easy.
easy to tease.
It makes it.
Okay, top three. Let's see. Shoot. Okay, 1 year, and I've told this story on here before. I really wanted like a Valentine's. I was talking a lot about Valentine's Day boxes, and when I was a kid, how much that meant to me, and all this kind of stuff, because I didn't have friends, and then, you know, whatever. And so he at work made a Valentine's Day box, like out of a shoebox, and then he had like all the people that he works with make Valentines for me and stuff.
That's
It was really
awesome.
cool. Yeah. And then I came home, and he had it on the bed, and he had like written this stuff with these like letters on the bed and stuff. It was really nice.
That's special.
I will tell you one thing about Alex, and I think that this is important to say to people. My husband was the least romantic person I've ever met when I met him. I mean, he just wasn't romantic at all. And he would say, if you want me to be romantic, you have to teach me to be romantic. You have to tell me the things you want, because I don't know. And really, over time, what happened, that wasn't really a thing in marriage counseling. Like, he just really, like, over time learned to be romantic. He just didn't think that way. And he's now super romantic. I'm trying to think of something else that he did. I mean, there's so many things that he's done. From getting robes monogrammed for both of us.
Oh, I love monogrammed
to getting
robes.
like matching pajamas for Christmas. I don't know why. I just thought that was like really sweet. He did that last year. Let's see what else. I mean, there's just like so many little things that he's done. Little notes or letters that he's written to me, things like that. There's something big, and I'm like forgetting what it is.
I did a shoebox gift one time for Valentine's or something, and I had little scrolls in it, and Emily still has them, and she opens one like every year.
Oh, I love that.
So it was like, I think I did like 20 plus scrolls in it. It's just like little tied up with red yarn, and they're tiny, and it just has something sweet that I love about her.
Oh, I like that.
That
is a good gift idea.
Yeah, it's just a little thing.
The memory book, where you get like a book. I did this for my mom, and I did it for Alex, where you get a book and then you just write on each page like a memory. It can just be like one word or one sentence, just between you and that person. I did that, but I really like the scroll thing.
Yeah. Have you heard of Storyworth?
What's up?
It's a system, or it's like a subscription thing that you buy for someone. No, it's a one-time purchase. It's an email that gets sent to the person that you want to know their story. They get an email a week, and they have to respond to the email, and at the end of the year it prints out a book. So we did it for my parents and in-laws, and so every week they tell a life story, and at the end of the year we'll have a book that we can print out, and it's like,
oh my God, I love that.
So yeah, it's really cool.
How much was it?
I think it was $99, and then they have like sales throughout the year.
What is it called?
Storyworth.
Storyworth.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's an actual book. You know, you can do soft cover, hard cover. And
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna do that.
We've been trying to get.
Alex doesn't watch my vlogs. I'm gonna do that for Alex and his grandma.
Yeah, so we're checking in on our parents. Like, please do this because we don't know everything that happened in your life, and we want to know. So we got to make sure they're actually doing it, because I have a feeling, you know, maybe a couple of them are not doing it every week. But it's really special, you know, for us to look back at.
That is really cool.
So,
yeah, Alex's grandma is 90, and so he's been taking her out to, like, they have a dinner date like once a month, and he always asks her like stories that he doesn't know about, so that he has those stories to pass on to his nephews and things like that. I just love that he's doing that. And I think it's about, you know, while you were talking, I totally thought of something, and now I can't remember what it was that he did. Shoot. I just had it. Anyway.
Yeah, I do love, I said this before, I love the silence in your vlogs.
Do you really?
I really do.
Let's practice it.
I think it's, I can't. I think it's a, it's a testament to, like, your storytelling. It's really good. You have really good storytelling abilities.
I appreciate it. Sometimes it's funny because, like, sometimes when I'm...
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look who it is.
This is iconic.
Say who it is.
It's Tanya.
Okay, we'll answer that later. But what's so funny is, like, sometimes it's like when I'm like transitioning stories, or like I'll be in my head, like just when I was just doing that now with like Alex, like what was the romantic thing, and then like totally forgetting what it is, you know? God, it's like right there on the tip of my tongue too. I keep on remembering what it is, and then I like forget it. This apartment right there, that top apartment, was where I used to party a lot back in the day.
Wow.
Isn't that a cute building?
It is.
I can't believe it still looks exactly the same as it did before. Those are nice apartments too.
Yeah.
And they just keep on putting apartments up left and right all over the place.
I want to mention this. I said you have good storytelling abilities, and I would love to be good at storytelling, but when I think of like when I think about other people's storytelling abilities, I think about how good they are at the beat of the story. Like, a story it's like music, and knowing the weight of what you're telling, and you do that really well.
I really appreciate that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like that, you know what you're sharing, and you know the weight of it, and it's like really good.
It's funny because, thank you, I really appreciate it. It's funny because people will say, and I like the word storyteller, like because I am a storyteller, you know? But when people say that to me what it's really about is just always imagine that you're sitting there, like on your vlog, because this is what I try to do. Like, if I were telling the story and Tanya was sitting in the car, like, how would I tell the story? I mean, I don't tell it any different. I really don't even think about it anymore, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's the same thing. You know, when you're like telling a story to a friend, that you would just tell it the exact same way.
Yeah.
And that's really what made me comfortable about vlogging at first, was just like imagining that, you know, there was somebody sitting in the car and I was telling them a story and whatever, you know, and then, and there are going to be, I mean, if you've taken a road trip with somebody and you've told stories, there's going to be moments of silence. There's going to be moments where you don't talk. There's going to be moments of emotion and things like that, you know, and I think that's what I enjoy about vlogging, is because it's really kind of like me. Like, I always think about, I never think about like people, like a lot of people watching it. I always think about just one person watching the vlog. Like, I'm talking to one person is how it feels. I know it sounds strange. No,
and that's what makes it special. And that's why I think I like it so much, and I keep watching it. It's like I'm hanging out with a friend.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So it's kind of weird because I know you from your vlogs. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm just now meeting you.
What's something that you have like learned about me from the vlogs that surprises you now, having met me in person?
I don't know. It's something that.
Or what's a story that has stuck with you that you watched on the vlog?
Oh, I mean, I can tell you a story that comes to my mind, but it's completely random. It's not like, okay, when you got your hand or something stuck in a trap or something like that, and your dad had to.
Why is that the story that sticks with you?
Well, because that's just the first one that came to my mind.
That's interesting. Yeah,
it just is. And just thinking, I just thought that was crazy.
But you know what is so interesting about that is that guy that was we were friends for a couple weeks or whatever. The one that went and got my mom, and then my dad came. I just saw him not too long ago.
Oh,
we
really?
were eating somewhere, and he was there with his wife. I think we played tennis together back then. It's so interesting because that was a vlog where I talked about silence, of being in the woods with my hand in that animal trap. And it was like a rusted animal trap too.
Yeah, cool.
And just sitting out there, you know, like next to the creek bed in the winter, and I just remember how silent and still it was. And you know, I wasn't afraid. It was like, it was the weirdest thing.
I do have a question, but I'm not sure if we have time for it.
Oh, we have time for it. What's that?
So, like,
what's that?
you know a lot of people downtown, and like Alex knows.
Oh, you were gonna, you said something about this before.
Like how does that?
Because I was saying to him that Alex gets invited to do a lot of stuff. Well, I mean, okay, so we had, we still do, Alex posts on it every once in a while, but not very often anymore. We had a website, and we used to interview people and stuff back in the day. Do you know about all this?
Rant?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, back in the day, we got invited, because of the website, to a lot of things. Like, when the Super Bowl was here, we had the DirecTV people reached out to us because they were doing the DirecTV party, and they asked us to come up with we came up with the guest list for the DirecTV thing. That was really cool.
We
got to
so
pick
crazy, Peter.
So we got background seats to go see. We got to meet like all the celebrities, and then Katy Perry performed, and we were like backstage standing with like Neil Patrick Harris and his husband.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. But we just started it off as like a local thing where we would go to like bars and restaurants, and we would like do reviews, and we would write stuff up about this bar or that bar.
Cool.
It was silly. Yeah, actually it's funny because we're passing right by where Pride Day is, and the whole thing started because there was a bar in Indianapolis at the time called Talbot Street, and Talbot Street had fired one of their drag queens, and we interviewed her at Pride Day and asked her why she got fired, and that was our first post, and it caused so much drama between all the gay bars and the drag queens and stuff that was how we got like a lot of attention on our very first post. And then after that, it was kind of like bars honestly like treated us with kid gloves, because this was during the time that we were going out a lot, the 4 years that I wasn't going to meetings and stuff. A lot of bars treated us with kid gloves, and they'd give us sections and we didn't wait in line. They just let us write in and stuff because for openings and whatever, because they didn't want bad reviews.
Wow.
And so we went to like all kinds of like fashion shows and openings and stuff in Indianapolis. It was really fun. Like we were very, very involved in the social scene of Indianapolis. And you know, even though I like at that time I had like no spiritual foundation, I had no emotional sobriety or anything, I had good times during that. I mean, it was fun to like be downtown in all of this, you know, like, and going to the new clubs that were opening and the art galleries, and we were invited to everything. Alex still does so much with marketing in Indiana or Indianapolis. He does a lot of like the nightclub marketing, the DJ. He works with a lot of different DJs and stuff like that, that he still gets invited to a lot of that. I mean, I could go if I wanted to, but like he still gets invited to a lot of that stuff. But I don't, like, I mean, I'm not on their radar, so I don't get invited to any of that kind of stuff. But that's how, like, you know, we did back in the day.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really fun. And it was when Indianapolis was, like, really growing. And so we got to go to all kinds of things and meet all kinds of, I mean, I met some of the coolest people that, well, actually, so at a fashion show, as a result of the website, we were at this fashion show, and I met this girl, and we went outside, and we were just like standing there talking after the fashion show was over, and she was getting ready to go to, Africa because she was a fashion designer, fashion major at IU, at Indiana University, and she was working in retail. These things, are they all over downtown like this?
Yeah, the scooters.
Oh my God, these scooters, like everybody's all over them. They're not even following the rules. They're just driving, like right in the middle of streets and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, I met this girl, and she was getting ready to go to Africa because she was going to teach indigenous women how to start their own businesses with making textiles over there. And so she ended up getting married. She met a guy that was from India, and they got married, and he basically was like, what do you want to do with the next part of your life? And she said, I want to start a publishing company. And so what is going on here?
I think it's a car meetup.
Okay, they're taking pictures of themselves in front of these cars. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a biker meetup.
So she was like, so she started this boutique publishing company, and she knew me, and she knew I wanted to be a writer, and we had talked and stuff like that. And so she reached out to me and she said, do you want to write a novel for me and be my first novel? And I said, sure. And that's how I got my book published.
Wow.
Which would never have happened had I not met her that night at that fashion show. I'm such a believer in the connectivity of people, you know, and just being open to meeting people and stuff. And that's why, like, the social anxiety stuff is tough for me, but I really kind of push myself because you never know where the next opportunity is going to come from, you know, of something that you really want to do in your life, you know? This is one way, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I can't go through. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant? Was that the question? Is that how you meant it, though?
Yeah.
I was telling Michael before we started, I said, you know, like, because he did a review of a restaurant here, and it cracked me up so much because he and Emily just laid into this restaurant. But it was so honest. Like, it was one of the most honest reviews I've ever seen of a restaurant. And it was true, too, because I've been to the restaurant. I mean, I like it a little bit more than you guys like it, but still, it was funny. And so I was saying, if you did, like, a bunch of reviews and stuff, like, you know, people would invite you to openings of restaurants and whatever, because like Indianapolis just doesn't have they have a few bloggers and stuff, but it's mostly like girls that are fashion bloggers.
Yeah.
Now I'm going the wrong way. It's gonna push me into Fountain Square, isn't it?
Oh man, I am really bad at directions.
So anyway, he was asking me, he was like, well, how did you guys like find out about all these places and meet these people? That was just kind of how it was. We just started, you know.
Yeah.
It was fun. That was fun.
Yeah. No, that is crazy. It's crazy you got your book published that way.
Totally random. If it had never been for going to that stuff, I would never have, met her.
For someone who would want to get a book published, do you have any recommendations?
Today?
Yeah.
I would self-publish a book.
Self-publish.
If I publish another book, it'll probably self-publish it. I have a literary agent that I'm working with, but what has to go into that today? I mean, me as like knowing that I don't really care about selling 1,000, books. Mm-hmm. And if I talked about it, I think, at least 100 people might buy my book from my videos. You know what I mean? But so it's a little bit different. But like when you work with a literary agent, you work very closely on the writing of the book. Okay, that can take several years, right? And then when you're done with that, they query publishing houses. So then they sell the right to a publishing house, which that can take another couple years to even, publishing companies might say no and never get interested. So you might write this book that never even gets noticed. If it were me today and I really just wanted to have a book published, I would just publish a book myself. There's a lot of people that do it. The Misfortune series that I talk about, she publishes her own books. Jay Bell, who is a really successful gay writer, he publishes all his own books. But the thing is, you have to market all of your own books too. I'm not really great at marketing, so... but, if you want to do it the traditional, conventional way, the other thing is that, I think people have this idea that you get paid an advance on a book, but that advance goes towards like your marketing of the book. And if the book doesn't sell enough, then you don't get enough the second book. Yeah, and I've had a lot of people that I knew that they didn't get an advance on their second book, or the publishing house didn't renew their contract because they didn't sell enough on the first book or their second book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've known a lot of people like that.
So do most people just use that whole money for marketing, that advancement?
A lot of it.
Wow.
Or living on it while they're writing their next book. But the thing is, I think there's this misconception that, well, you can just write and make tons of money off of it, and your books, if your books are in Barnes & Noble, it's like 60% of your, this is Mass App, right? Up here? 60% of your book if it sells, let's just say if your book is $10, okay, in Barnes & Noble, it's like 60% of that goes to Barnes & Noble. The 30%, like 15% goes to, I don't even think it's that high. I think like 15% goes, I can't go down that way, can I?
You can go right.
Go that and that.
Yeah. You can go right.
It's something like 15, I can't remember what the cut was when my stuff was selling on Barnes & Noble, but I got a higher rate because I was through a boutique house. But like 15% goes to the publisher and 15% goes to the writer. So you're basically making $1.50 off of your book.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think like it's sad because these authors are working really, really hard on their books and they're just not making that kind of money. And I think what people don't realize is the Daniel Steeles, the Jackie Collins, well, she's not here anymore with us, but the James Pattersons, those kind of people that are selling, like, you know what I mean? Sure, they're making a lot of money and they're getting a deal after deal after deal, but for like the other person, that's just, it really isn't economical for a smaller author to even have their book in those places because they're not making any money off of it. They're actually kind of getting screwed, which is sad, you know?
That is crazy. Yeah.
It's why, like, I don't use Spotify and I download music and I buy it because I really like for the artist to like have the music. It's why, like, I don't get books off of Scrib. I buy the book. It's why I don't use, like, and I know people can't afford it and I'm totally supportive of people getting books from the library because I think that's kind of a different thing. But if you can't afford it, it's why I buy the books off of Audible and I do that just to help out the artist if I can't afford it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably very good of you.
It's because I'm such a wonderfully nice person. Didn't you know that by now?
I just use Spotify, so.
Oh, everybody does. My husband does. Everybody that I know does. Part of it is that I don't really understand Spotify. And not everything's on Spotify, is it?
No, not everything is. They got like exclusive contracts with certain people, but yeah. We just drove by the oldest shoe store in America.
Really?
Yeah, Stout.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the oldest shoe store in the US.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How long have you lived in Indianapolis?
A year.
And I've lived here 44. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I just asked him if he had fun and it stopped.
I did. I had a lot of fun. It was awesome.
I can't believe you like were with me for the entire vlog minus the 10 minutes at the beginning where I said I was nervous.
I was nervous too.
I was really nervous, and then like right away as you got in the car, I was like not nervous at all. It felt like I had known you for a long time.
That's very good. Yeah, same. It took me a few more minutes, but yeah.
Walking around or driving by all these restaurants is making me really hungry.
Yeah.
How do you live down here and not get so hungry for all this food like every single day?
I just do my best not to eat here. I eat out on the weekends.
Well, you work at home still, right?
I do.
So do you go out for lunch during the day?
No, I normally make my stuff at home. Sometimes I'll go to, if like I see something interesting on Instagram, I'll go to somewhere like Goose the Market.
I've never been there.
Really?
But it's all mostly meat, right?
It is, yeah. You probably wouldn't like it. Well, they do. You
got a sandwich once at a vlog for there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I watched that vlog.
They do have like, if you're into fancy mushrooms, they got
okay.
You know, fancy vegetables every now and then, but it's very seasonal. It's very like, you know.
Are you walking distance to Yats?
I am.
You need to go there for lunch. That's a good lunch place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'll tell you what to get.
Okay, you tell me what to get.
I don't get it anymore because I'm a vegetarian, but they have a drunken chicken there.
I heard that was.
Get the drunken chicken and get extra French bread.
Okay.
And and a piece of peanut butter pie. Do you like peanut butter?
No. If it has chocolate.
They'll have two, it doesn't. They have two different kinds of pie. So get the other pie. It's like buttercream pie or something. But like their pies, they outsource them from somewhere. I don't remember where they outsource them from, but they're really good. All these restaurants down here outsource places. I mean, that is the one thing about Indianapolis that's so cool, is that it's small enough that like all the restaurants help each other out, kind of.
Yeah, it is.
Does everything die this quick? It's 10:42 and there's like nothing. All these parking spaces are empty.
Yeah, it would probably be more down that way.
Yeah, but these are like the bars and stuff are right along here, kind of.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you know, Indy's pretty.
And it's a Thursday night, which you would think is kind of a busy night.
Yeah, it's not very lively right now, but
I guess not.
There's Mesh.
There's your favorite restaurant, Mesh.
I just think Union 50 is better.
That's where Alex had his birthday party.
And
Union 50.
I mean, I think they have very identical menus.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And I think I just think it tastes better.
I don't remember really liking either. I mean, I thought Mesh was better. We got brunch there, so maybe that was the difference. But I don't remember like really like loving either one of them. Like I wasn't just thrown out by either one of them. Like these are the best places in the entire world, you know?
What's your favorite Cunningham? Oh, what were you gonna ask?
Name them for me, because I don't know that I know.
Vita, there's that Livery right here.
Livery.
You like livery?
Love livery.
I like Livery too.
So if I go to Livery, because they don't have a lot of vegetarian options, I get 3 corn empanadas. And look at her hat. She's styling that hat. Yeah. I get 3 corn empanadas and street corn.
That's
and
good.
Livery is cute. It's a cute restaurant too.
It is. We like Livery.
Okay, what are the other Cunningham restaurants?
Vita. I like Vita. That's probably my favorite.
Alex has been there. I have never been there.
Man, I can't think of.
Is Brewburger?
Brewburger is okay. Here's my thing on Brewburger. I don't like the one downtown, but I like the one outside of downtown.
The north side one?
Yeah.
That's right by your house. That's by Patterson.
I like. It's just nicer. I mean, it's just downtown is kind of rough. At least that one is. So for me, but yeah, Provision.
Oh, Alex loves that restaurant.
Yeah.
That's in the hotel that we stayed at.
Oh yeah. So Ironworks.
The Ironworks Hotel. I'm not real impressed with Provision.
The restaurant?
Yeah, I wasn't super impressed with it.
I didn't like the steak I got there. I
turn up here somewhere, don't I?
Actually,
I passed it.
Yeah, you passed it. But you can
I'll just go down here and turn back around.
Yeah, turn around.
Can I drive down this street right here?
You can. Yeah,
okay, let's do that. That's cute.
It's really pretty. Yeah.
Is it out of focus? I cannot tell whenever it is out of focus.
Yeah, there's an ice cream shop right here in the garage that has a couple vegan flavors.
Really?
Yeah, I had it last night. It was a spiced chocolate marshmallow.
Was it good?
It was really good.
But you're not vegetarian.
No, I'm not.
But you try a lot of vegetarian stuff.
I do. I just like food, you know.
Yeah, I saw that you like the ice cream spoon thing.
Yeah.
Like that was cool.
Yeah.
Do I turn here?
You can turn there. You can turn up here. I think this is just a parking lot.
I wanted to drive down that little street that they had. How do I go there?
You can go left right here, and then we should see the movie theater.
There's a movie theater right here?
Oh, it's on the other side. Yeah, there's a movie theater.
Can I get through here?
You can
not.
I don't know. I actually I've never driven over here.
It's called the garage. How do you drive through the garage?
But you can turn around and go down the street that way. I guess this is whatever. But yeah, there's a movie theater right
I just
here.
wanted to see that. How cool is that though?
It is really cool.
So you can't really drive down that street. It's more like a walking street.
Well, no, you can. Like people do it all the time. I go here, like I've been here every day this week, so
these girls are looking at us like, what are we doing? We're vlogging.
They're trying to make like an Instagram or TikTok or something.
They look. I don't think
fighting.
so. I think they're fighting. I think they're fighting. Don't fight! Love! Watch. Make love, not war!
Yeah.
Look at these houses. Can you imagine living in one of these houses like right here? Are these like historic homes? These aren't even
I think they're being remodeled.
Yeah.
There's a restaurant I wanted to go to right here, Black Market.
Oh, no.
It's closed now.
It's closed. And this is, okay, that's what Alex is the restaurant that he wants to go to, that Bodie restaurant.
Oh, is that where that is?
Where is it? Is this Black Market?
Yeah, Black Market's just right there. It's
okay.
That's a bookstore.
That is one of the worst restaurants I have ever been to in my entire life.
See,
and we went there with some friends, and it was like right after I had been a vegetarian, and then I stopped being vegetarian, and we went there, and they ordered stuff like bone marrow, and it was like, I thought I was going to be sick to my stomach. I was like, they were ordering, because it was like, you know, Black Market is Black Market, like known for delicacies and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you drive down the street?
You can, I promise. So you can drive down it, and then you can take a left, and that's where the movie theater is. This is really pretty. Yeah.
You guys, I just want to show you this really quick. So, this is really
and then
cool
that's a little game shop. It's like bowling, you know, like duck bowling.
Yeah. So this is the Bottle Works Hotel. Alex and I need to come down here, and we need to stay one night, and then we could meet up with you and Emily.
Oh yeah.
And walk around and stuff. That would be fun.
Yeah. So.
How cute is this place down here? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then the garage is like a food court area. I get my hair cut right here.
Oh, do you?
Shop, yeah. So, and then there's Good Neighbor, which is
nice job. They do a nice job.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
I'm kind of blown away that it is the Woodhouse Day Spa, we've got those on the north side. I'm kind of blown away that everything is so dead down here.
This closes on weekdays at 9:30. So
That's really cool down there. They
But
did
on
that.
the weekends, it's pretty busy.
So I can get down that street again, right?
You can. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can.
You're looking at me like I shouldn't do that.
Oh, no, I don't. I just said that. No, you can do that.
Okay.
You can, and then you just take a right, I assume. Oh, Peter, if I told you wrong, I'm so sorry. I'm bad with, again,
If
I'm
you told
bad
me
with
wrong, we're going to be on the interstate and it's going to be another hour for the vlog. So
We'll just keep talking.
We'll just keep talking forever.
Yeah. A random fact. Geronimo company, hotel company, owns the garage, which is a direct competitor to the Cunningham group.
Really?
But you know, the ironworks you stayed at, that's owned by Geronimo, but Provision is owned by Cunningham. So that's like one of their partnerships.
What's another Cunningham restaurant? Are there more?
Yeah, there's tons. I mean,
do you know, like, if you get your card stamped, you get like $100 if you do it so many times? Have you done that? Because then you get, because Alex always uses it for like $100, like a steak dinner or something.
Yeah, we have like the card or whatever, the membership thing. So I don't know. I can't remember.
What is this Peabody's right there, parlor?
That's a salon, a barber. I almost went there.
Oh, there's the Homespun where you brought me the coffee from.
Yeah, Homespun's pretty cool. It's the same as Silver in the City.
Oh, Silver in the City has been around forever.
Yeah, it's just honestly.
Oh my God! Look, there's the reception area of the hotel.
It's like 1950s.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that this is where it was. Okay, the battery is dying.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe the battery is dying already. Well, I have another battery, but let's just end it now.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, you have a very special way that you end your vlog every night. So I'm just going to say really quickly, for those of you that, if nobody else has told you this today,
you are loved.
No.
Oh no, I love
you.
I say you are loved. Okay.
For nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And I'll let Michael end the rest of it with how you end your vlog.
And this world is a better place because you are here. That's how I end it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
You're such a nice guy.
Well, thank you.
You are. And I really appreciate you coming on here and doing this with me. It's been really fun.
Well, thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
This has been fun. I've really had a good time tonight. So
I did too.
This is just the beginning.
Okay.
We're gonna come back and we're gonna do more vlogs and we're gonna actually you're gonna get me out of my comfort zone to go do stuff.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so signing off. Anyway, love you guys and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Love ya. So I told Michael, since he's on here as a special thing, we have to do the, are you ready? One more I love you. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Love ya.